You are not your outcome. Don't shit on yourself because you are not getting the outcome that you want. When you crap on yourself and you're hard on yourself and you put the unnecessary pressure on yourself, what ends up happening is that you are going to give up. And I don't want you to give up because you have gifts inside of you that you can really give to the world. And by you giving up just because things are getting hard and you're not getting the outcome that you want is actually complete chaos, like terrible to the world. I couldn't find the word I was looking for. That's why I used that. And the answer is not to give up. If you really want to do something, you have to just keep it going. And I know this so well because I've been going through this over the last week. And it's so frustrating for me. And you've probably been there too. And you're trying over and over and over again. And you're thinking to yourself, like, why does everything I touch suck so bad? Why? Why does it suck? The reason why it sucks so bad is because you know what looks good, because you know where you want to be, and you're just not there. So the answer is to number one, get into the mindset that the process is what matters. Your effort matters. It's not the result or the outcome. Because there's certain things that you just can't control. Actually, most things you can't control. You can't control most things. You can't control if someone likes you or not. You can't control if someone watches your video or not. You can't control if someone buys your product or not. But what you can control is the amount of effort that you put into something, the amount of love that you put into something, the amount of consistency you put into something. That is something you can truly control. And give yourself a pat on the back when you have put in the effort, you have put in the consistency. And every single night, just tell yourself that now be honest with yourself. If you did not do your best, be honest about it. But if you did do your best in every single moment that you did, be proud of the fact that you did give it your all and you did give it your best. And the next day, you can be better. You can grow more. But know that today you've done your best. Even if you're not getting the views, even if you're not getting the clients, even if you're not looking the way you think that you should look like. The second thing is to get feedback. Whatever that it is that you're going through right now, there is someone else who's been through it already. Doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter how niche your market is. Someone has gone through it. So reach out to them. See if you can get some feedback. And this is when you have to really not be so tied to the feedback either and have your self-esteem tied to it. If they are going to be honest with you because you want to grow yourself, then you have to take the feedback and apply it. Because consistency is important, like what I was talking about earlier, but it's also deliberate practice, being intentional behind it. And sometimes we don't see our own blind spots. We need someone else to tell us what we're doing wrong. And you have to take that feedback seriously and apply it day in and day out. And the third thing is to just share what it is that you're going through. I think when we're really tough on ourselves and we shit on ourselves and we just give up and we just go quiet for a bit, I've seen that with people around me and people and myself. I am that people that I just go quiet. I just won't do anything because I'm just frustrated. I can't figure out the answers yet. Even if you don't have the answers, so share. So share what you're going through. It's all part of the process. It's all part of your documenting your journey. So hopefully that helps, guys. You know, I want to share my journey with you in what I've been struggling with over the past week. It hasn't been easy, but the answer is also for me not to give up and not put out any content and just completely, fade away, which is not what I want. So these are the mindset that really helped me. So number one is loving the process. Loving the process and what you're doing. The second thing is get feedback. And the third thing is share your frustration. It's okay. It's fine. You're not alone. All right. This time I'm going to go over to the chat to see what you guys have got. And if you guys want to join me live, you can. I would love to see that as well. Okay. All right. So as always, if you guys want to join me live, you can. I'm going to put the link. I am going to put the link in the comments, and you guys could join me live. So when you do join me live, I really want you to start off by asking me a question. And the reason why is because I'm here to serve, and I want to address what is the thing that you're the most concerned about, and I want to answer those questions for you. So if you're going to come on live, make sure you ask a question. So I have, who do I have here? I got School of Rockstars. I got Joe Rotundo in the house. I got La Trenda. We got Tracy. We got Lynn. Very nice to see you. Let's see what you guys are saying over here. Yes, it is a transitional phase between where we are and where we want to be. Yeah, you know what, La Trenda, it is so true because we have high standards for ourselves. We know we want to be up here, but right now we're down here. And it's not to put yourself down or anything like that, because if you were to look back, you know, you've grown significantly, but you know how that looks like. Especially the more you learn, the more you grow, you know what it looks like, and you're just not there. And the big differentiating factor between the two things is because I do believe that you should quit when you have lost passion for what it is that you're doing. But if you're quitting because things are getting hard or you're not getting the results that you want, you know, like right now, I don't know how many people I have in the chat. Let me see. I got 7 people in the chat. You know, I may think that this is a massive failure for me. That I've been doing YouTube lives for the past 6 months and I still only have 7 viewers. That might suck. But I'm not tied to this particular outcome. I'm not. You know, I still want to show up every single day for you guys. Showing up here makes me better, makes me grow. It challenges me to deliver myself better and my message better, but I also get to interact with all of you guys. So what, I have 7 people. It's amazing. We're having a party. This is the best. So it's going to get there eventually, right? But doing the 2 things I mentioned earlier is going to really help. Oh my gosh, Tracy, good morning. You need to get the momentum back. We all go through low periods. It always gets better when you are consistent. It is true. I think the break in the momentum happens. So here, let me use this as an example. I'm noticing a lot of burnout lately with a lot of people around me because there's so much intensity that goes in the beginning. I don't think it's the intensity that breaks people. I think it's the fact that they tie the self-worth to the outcome. That's what breaks people. Sure, you need to sleep. You cannot work 24 hours a day. It's just not possible. You will burn out. But it's more to do with the results and not making money in your business, not getting that promotion at your company, not getting the love that you want in your life, not, you know, the list just goes on and on and on and on. And I think that's what breaks people. It's not the hard work that breaks people. It's not. Because you feel like if you put in X amount of hours, you deserve to get some kind of outcome back. Meanwhile, we don't control most things in the world. We just don't. We cannot control. Like, for example, Lynn is saying, like, they tie their self-worth to likes and views. Yeah, we can't control how many views we get. We just don't. We can't force someone to watch their videos. And that's the thing. We cannot control most things in our lives. But what we can control is how our perception and our mindset around it. And that's what I needed to do. Sure, you know, if you need to take a day to just kind of ground yourself and get your perspective on right. But know that that's why a lot of people give up when they don't want to. And I don't want you guys to give up because you're important. You're important to me. You're important to the world. And whatever it is that you want, it will happen. I just don't know when that's going to happen. So don't. Trust the process. It's going to be just fine. Okay. It's not a failure. You're just adjusting to different time zone and surroundings. It's almost like starting at 0. Yeah. You know? And that, you know, it's the compassion also comes in. The love comes in, right? The reason why I feel so intense about all of these things is because I care. I care a lot. I care about you. I care about myself. I care about the work that I put out. And And yeah, and it's all out of love. Like everyone, I have come to understand that everything that is tough in the world and tough in life can be healed by love, by unconditional love. And unconditional love does not mean that you don't hold people accountable and allow people to walk all over you. You're saying, I love you, and there is a lot of accountability here. So that's what I do with myself. I have so much love for myself, and I have so much, I have unconditional love for myself. And sometimes I get into the zone that I'm tying myself to some kind of result, and that's when I need to take a step back and say, you know what? No, you are not your results. You are not your outcome. You are still loved because you're loved. That's why you have to go out there and continue to do the thing that you really love because you deserve it. And that's what I want for you guys too. You deserve. You deserve to do the things that you love, that you're really passionate about. You don't deserve to shit on yourself when things don't work out. Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to take off here. I want to give you guys a quick heads up. I am traveling back to Toronto tomorrow. So as of tomorrow morning, I will not be doing Coach's Corner at all. I have to take a few days to recalibrate when I'm in Toronto and try to see what's going on there. I will be doing Evan's workshop between September 5th to the 7th. So most likely I'm not going to be doing Coach's Corner at all. Maybe I'll do an Instagram live. I don't know yet. My schedule is completely up in the air, but I'll see how things work out. Probably the following week it's going to be a little bit more consistent. So I'm just letting you guys know that I'm thinking of you and I love you guys. And just because I'm not around doesn't mean that you're not important to me. Okay. Take care, guys, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye-bye.